Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Is everything fair? Sure. Okay. So let me share the link with others so that they can join the class. Today we will summarize the chapter 3D. Okay. And who are just attending this lecture only, they are suggested to go through the previous lecture of generating lines as well, because today we are in continuation of that. So you may feel कि पता नहीं क्या चल रहा है करके. Good evening, everyone. Fair. Baki, what I'll say is, if you didn't attend the previous lecture, still the things will be reflected here. So if you feel कि नहीं मतलब I have to attend this lecture, the things are gonna reflected for some other surface. So you will feel कि things are repeated somewhere. So you can get the idea of that कि हाँ चलो ठीक है अपना काम हो जाएगा करके. That you can feel as well. So let me start back. Basically today we will do the problem solving session for this. Generating lines, right? So suppose that if you had any doubt remaining from the previous lecture कि सर ये वाला चीज समझ में नहीं आया करके, today I am gonna do the same things for let's say hyperbolic paraboloid. These two things are needed for your exam. One is paraboloid, the other is hyperboloid of one seat. Fair? So hyperboloid of one seat के लिए we have already done the sufficient exercise. Today we are gonna do the same exercise for a hyperbolic paraboloid. So let's start from there. So suppose that today we are interested in finding generating lines or generators for the hyperbolic paraboloid. So let's start. Hyperbolic paraboloid. So when I was demonstrating 3D surfaces, there I clearly told you कि paraboloid के अंदर we have two categories. Number first is x square upon a square plus y square upon b square equals 2z type, and x square upon a square minus y square upon b square 2z type. So if you have negative here, that means it is a hyperbolic paraboloid, right? In the demonstration we had done this all. Chalo. So today we are interested, आज देखना, after doing that much exercise, today you will feel कि यार कितना आसान सा चैप्टर है ये. This is so easy actually. चलो. Number first, we are starting from properties of generators. So देखिएगा ध्यान से, writing generators of 1. Okay, beyond the board please everyone. देखिए ध्यान से, since x square upon b square minus y square upon 2 d square equals to 2z is the given surface. This can be written as, and this beautiful exercise we had done in the previous lecture as well. So you people are suggested to attend both in one go, right? अभी देखिएगा, here we take, क्या करते हैं हम, x upon a plus y upon b. देखना, this is the crux for these chapters. Here I take 2 lambda, okay, where lambda is a parameter, and the other plane is x upon a minus b upon b equals z upon lambda. So what I told you in the previous lecture, these are the two planes, right? So two planes together represents a straight line. These two planes gives a straight line. It means this whole line lies on the surface completely. That is the meaning of generating line. We have already learned. In other way, if you solve these two, you must get this equation. So just multiply these two, you will get it back. So that is the literal meaning. These two planes are gonna give you a generating line of this surface. Fair? So that is lambda system of generators. The other system we can write, I already told you in the previous lecture, this LHS we will take here now. We will keep the RHS as same. We will take the other parameter as mu. We will take this LHS here and RHS B remains same. So this is the lambda system of generators. This is mu system of generators, right? Number second. What we learned in the previous lecture, properties of generators में, any two members of same system of generators do not intersect. You correctly remember or not? So if you feel yes they intersect, then while solving you will get the contradiction. Right, dear fellows? Chale. The third property which I told you in the previous lecture, one member of lambda system of generators intersects one member of mu system of generators, right? And this property was so beautiful for us. Out of this we first tried to get that intersection point, right? At that intersection point we discussed different things, right or not? बोलिए, चलिए. So let's try to get sorry, the music was on. I don't listen that. Let's try to get point of intersection. Abhi, we have to enjoy these things, right? Solving system 2 and 3. How to solve that? देख लीजिए. On compare x upon a minus y upon b. What do you got? On comparing x upon a minus y upon b, we get what, dear fellows? Z upon lambda equals 2 mu. Z upon lambda equals 2 mu. This implies z equals 2 lambda mu. First thing. So we have x upon a plus y upon b equals 2 lambda, x upon a minus y upon b equals z upon mu, कहने का मतलब कहाँ गया 2 lambda mu divided by mu, right or not? So if you talk about that thing here, what actually you got, if you add those, what you are gonna get? Mu got cancelled, 4 lambda here. ठीक है ध्यान से, if you add those, तो y का value you are getting here 0. If you add those, so 2x upon a equals mu, एक मिनट रुकना, z upon, अच्छा x upon a, एक सेकंड रुकिएगा, that is 2 lambda, here x upon a माइनस तो हम ले ही चुके हैं, we, I'm sorry please, x upon a plus y upon b we have taken, that is z upon mu, so 2 lambda mu upon this, right? So abhi if I add those z upon mu, दोनों वैल्यू मैच नहीं करना चाहिए मेरे हिसाब से, x upon a प्लस y upon b से क्योंकि उधर में 0 आ जाएगा, उसका कोई सेंस नहीं होगा. जस्ट गिव मी 1 मिनट प्लीज. If I take lambda and mu, then only it will make sense. Just give me 1 minute, please. So if I take x upon a minus y upon b, from here I got 2 mu. Solving this, we get 2x upon a equals 2 into lambda plus mu. So x equals a into lambda plus mu. So if I talk b lambda plus mu, lambda got cancelled, b into lambda minus mu. Check it out please. So point of intersection is a into lambda plus mu, comma b into lambda minus mu. Please note down this. I hope persons who have attended the previous lecture, they would be enjoying this, right? Because in the previous lecture, what we got, dear fellows? Previous lecture for x square upon a square, हमने किसके लिए लिया था? z upon c के लिए. Minus for this curve we got point of intersection. How it was? A into 1 minus lambda into mu upon 1 plus lambda into mu. No. A was a into lambda plus mu, b into 1 minus lambda mu, and c into lambda minus mu upon 1 plus lambda. So, abhi if you observe, dear fellows, in the previous lecture we had put like lot of efforts to reach here. Say yes or no. In the previous lecture we invested like almost 1 hour to reach here, but today it is just reflection of that. So that is the beauty of learning concepts, beauty of investing the time in concepts. Please note down. Please write down properly. Is that noted? Everyone? Okay, yes. So let's continue. The next property was tangent plane, right? So what is the next property here? Property 4. 1, 2, 3. So thing is plane, right? Plane वाला property क्या था? We got S1 plus so x upon a. Just we are continuing from the previous lecture, right? So that is S1 plus k times S2 equals to 0. The other plane, so x upon a minus y upon b minus 2 mu plus k1 k2 लिया था, whatever is that, x upon a plus y upon b minus z upon mu equals 0. Right. So if 4 and 5 represents similar planes, then we get lambda equals mu और k लिया था, whatever है, lambda और mu तो हमारे पास ऑलरेडी है, so you will get k1 by k2 and mu you get k2 by k2. So once I use these things, lambda mu here in this, so we get equation of plane as lambda plus mu into x upon a plus lambda minus mu upon b equals z plus 2 lambda mu, which is the equation of tangent plane to the paraboloid 1, right, at the point a into lambda plus mu, b into lambda minus mu, to mu lambda. That is at any point of paraboloid we have generators and plane as tangent plane at the point of intersection of two generators of different systems. Okay, that is the literal meaning of that. So I just wanted to draw a similar picture which we discussed in the previous lecture for the hyperboloid of 1 seat. Please note it down. तो यहाँ पर बहुत ज्यादा 3-5 मैंने नहीं किया. If you are interested more, you can go through the previous lecture as well. And the book I have already provided you. That is my own. Please write down. So this property you are considering. Any plane through a generator of paraboloid is the tangent plane to paraboloid at some point. That is the literal meaning of this property. So you please note down this as well. आराम से लिख लीजिए सारे लोग. Is that done? So by solving equation 4 and 5, अरे यार शिबू, अब रिवाइज नहीं करते हो तुम लोग. कल क्या बोला था प्रीवियस लेक्चर में? x का कोफिशिएंट यहाँ कितना बन जाएगा? 1 अपॉन a प्लस k1 अपॉन a. Here x का कोफिशिएंट इज 1 अपॉन a प्लस k2 अपॉन a. We will compare those coefficients. सिमिलर का मतलब पिछले लेक्चर में भी यूज किया था यार. y के कोफिशिएंट, z का कोफिशिएंट. We'll put that equate to some parameter. याद आया कुछ? And by taking fractions, 2 fractions at a time, we solved those and got the values just like this. Okay, Shibu Jai Shaval. Or you have some other doubt? चलिए जो अभी you people will be enjoying कि पिछले क्लास में जहां हमने 2 hours approximately खर्च दे दिया वहां पर, now within the 30 minutes we have done that much job. Why I am repeatedly saying, because many people feel कि यार पता नहीं जनरेटिंग लाइन कितना टफ है करके. So I want to kill that fear. Once you develop the concepts na, things runs like this. अभी देखिए perpendicular generators वाला. Please try out everyone. Tell me what's happening with that. Perpendicular generators. Please try out. So next property, whatever you have, like that. Perpendicular generators. Basically, we are interested in locus of right. Locus of these perpendicular generators. So पहले तो generators को लिख ले भाई. Generators are x upon a plus y upon b equals 2 lambda. So this can be written as x upon a plus y upon b minus 2 lambda equals 0. The other is x upon a minus y upon b minus का z upon lambda equals 0. So what I told you in the previous lecture as well, this is the unsymmetrical form of a straight line, which is for us is a generator or generating line of 1. So to get the DCs or DRS of a line given in the unsymmetrical form, what we do? So let L1, M1, N1 are direction cosines of above line. So we have, क्या मिल जाएगा अपने को? So we have L1 upon determinant of coefficients of y and z. So this is 1 by b, this is minus 1 by b. Here z का coefficient, not constant. ध्यान रखना नहीं तो पूरा गलत हो जाएगा. Z का coefficient is 0. Here z का coefficient is lambda. M1 z का coefficient 0 minus 1 upon lambda. X का coefficient is N1 equals coefficient of x, coefficient of y. So if we take this equals to some k, we will get L1 in terms of k, L2 in terms of k, L1, M1, N1, sorry. So if you observe L1 upon, this will become minus b by lambda, M1 upon plus का a by lambda, N1 upon minus 1 upon AB minus 1 upon AB. So this will become, that is k. So this implies L1 you can write k into minus b by lambda. M1 you can write k into a by lambda. N1 you can write minus का k upon 2k upon 1 upon AB. 1 upon AB is 2 upon AB. So that you can write is k times minus 2 upon AB. Right or not? L1, M1, N1 we got. Similarly, for new generators, what we will have? क्या मिलेगा? X upon A minus Z upon C minus 2 lambda equals 0. X upon A plus Z upon C. X लिया, Y लिया, Y. X upon A minus y upon b x upon a plus y upon b, and that is minus z upon mu equals to 0. Here we are writing mu. So for this, if we take L2 M2 N2, so L2 upon 1 upon minus 1, sorry, minus 1 upon b, here y का coefficient 1 upon b, z का coefficient 0, z का coefficient minus 1 upon b, M2 upon z का coefficient 0, z का coefficient minus का 1 upon mu, here it is 1 upon a, 1 upon a, equals N2 upon 1 upon a, 1 upon a, 1 upon b, यहाँ पे minus का 1 upon b, 1 upon b. Similarly, if you take that as some k2 or k1, whatever you wish to have, so this implies you got L2 equals क्या मिल जाएगा यहाँ से, प्लस का 1 upon mu b, so k upon mu into b, m2 का वैल्यू you will have 0, प्लस का 1 upon mu, so k upon mu into a, n2 का वैल्यू 1 upon ab, प्लस का 1 upon ab, it is 2 upon ab, so k into 2 upon ab, right? So what is the condition of perpendicularity? Condition of perpendicular, L1 L2 plus M1 M2 plus N1 N2 equals to 0. So on using those values here, we are getting the result as a square minus b square plus 4 lambda mu equals to 0. So if you observe, this is a very beautiful result which we are gonna get. Please be on the board, everyone. 2 lambda mu is representing the third term in the point of intersection. So this can be written as the locus, right? What we wish to have? The locus. So for locus, we will replace the point of intersection or whatever the point you are taking for by x by z. So z component is representing by 2 lambda mu. So this will become a square minus b square plus 2 into 2 lambda mu is representing z. So that is the required locus of mutually perpendicular generators. Please write that. Kanist Joshi, what you are saying? Acha, okay. I'm sorry. This you are saying minus 1 upon b into lambda. This you are saying. So this will be plus का 1 upon a into lambda. Thank you. So k यहाँ से मिल गया. Is that correct now? Kalisk Joshi. Sorry. थोड़ा सा मिसप्रिंट हो गया ना. Cool. Please इसको बॉक्स में बंद कर लेना, and that is a gift from my side. Can anyone recall perpendicular generators के लिए locus in case of hyperboloid of 1C? What was it? कोई मुझे याद दिला सकता है क्या? What was the locus for perpendicular generators in case of hyperboloid of 1 seat? Anyone? डायरेक्टर स्फीयर एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस वाई स्क्वायर प्लस जेड स्क्वायर इक्वल्स ए स्क्वायर प्लस बी स्क्वायर प्लस सी स्क्वायर, कुछ याद आया? हाँ, कोई बात नहीं, इसको नोट कर लीजिए आराम से। सिंबू जयश्वाल, यश। कोई बात नहीं कोई बात नहीं, आप मत लिखा करिए मैं समझता हूँ, कई बार मेरी भी आती है, टाइपिंग करने में टाइम लगता है, आई अंडरस्टैंड दैट, बट आई जस्ट वांटेड टू मेक यू लाइक ना अलाइन, इवन दो दिस वाज नॉट इन प्लान, ओके। आई थॉट कि यार ये तो आप कर लेंगे, बट आई सेड लाइक फेल्ट कि यार नहीं यार, let's replicate the things and let them make feel कि नहीं यार things were easier in the last lecture, है ना Is that noted, everyone? Okay, yes. So projections of generators on the principal plane is the next article, right? Let's do that now. Easy only. So the next article is projections of generators of the paraboloid 1 on principal planes, right? For example, we can go for z equals to 0. For example, we can discuss for x equals to 0. We can discuss for y equals to 0. Not an issue at all. Fair? So, देखेंगे. Since generators of 1 are, how we write? X upon a plus y upon b equals 2 lambda. म्यू सिस्टम के लिए x upon a minus y upon b equals 2 म्यू. x upon a plus y upon b equals z upon mu. ठीक है? So let's say we talk about for the, let's say this is 2, this is 3. So for 1, what we have, if I add those equations, we got 2x upon a, y upon b got cancelled, 2 lambda plus z upon lambda, right? So what you get from here is 2 lambda square here. So if I conclude that as well, so here you can take y equals to 0 here. For other part we will get from 2x upon a, we will have here 2 mu plus z upon mu. So we can discuss for the principal plane y equals to 0. Okay. Yeah. So now if I multiply those fundamentals, अच्छा, so this implies 2x equals, थोड़ा सा वेट करेंगे, तनाव बिल्कुल नहीं लेंगे, a into 2 lambda x equal to 2a lambda square plus a into z. So this is 2a lambda square minus 2x into lambda, right? और यहाँ से plus का az equals to 0, right? So this is quadratic. Yesterday previous lecture I discussed quadratic equation in lambda. So इसका जो envelope होगा, the envelope of this family in lambda is, how it is given by coefficient of by b square minus 4ac. Envelope is what? It is a curve actually which touches every member of the given family at that point. So b square means lambda का coefficient is 4x square minus 4. A is 2a. From here if you observe, c is az, that goes to 0. So this simply implies 4x square equals 8a square z. So x square equals to a square z. If I come here, I will get the same envelope here as well. If you want to cross check, you can observe x square equals to az. A square in 2 का गया. Check it out. So what you can say, my dear fellows, in the previous lecture, Shibu commented कि सर बहुत abstract हो रहा है. शिबू जायसवाल, कितना abstract हो रहा है, अब मुझे बताओ मुझे क्या लिखा है भाई, पैराबोला है कि नहीं? This what? पैराबोला है ना? So क्या कहोगे? So principal plane gives projection as, we get on principal plane, we get projection as the parabola x square equals 2a square z. And over which plane you have taken the projection? You have taken the projection on y equals to 0. So projection on y equals to 0, that is zx plane. अरे बोलो हाँ या ना? तो जिसको तनाव आया था पिछले लेक्चर में, अब बताइए कितना एब्स्ट्रैक्ट है? कंसिस्टेंसी मैटर्स। प्लीज राइट डाउन प्रॉपरली। Is that noted? Please say yes or no. Okay. So अभी if someone ask, कहाँ गए शिबू जायसवाल? आप ही को लगा था ना एब्स्ट्रैक्ट? अगर कोई आपसे कहे what is the point on the principal plane, point on this projection or principal parabolic section, बोलो शिबू जायसवाल, क्या पॉइंट मिलेगा यहां पर? पैराबोला. If you take the parabola y square equals to 4ax, what does the point? 80 square comma 280. याद आया कि नहीं? So if you want to write here the points, so here the parabola is x square equals 2a square z. Right or not? So that means z is representing here our x वाला component. So that you can take either वहां से आप देख लीजिए या यहां से बना दीजिए, कोई दिक्कत नहीं आने वाली आपको. बोलिए yes or no. So can you tell me what are the point on this projection parabolic section? Every one of you are asking पिछले क्लास में जिसको एब्स्ट्रैक्ट लगा था, टुडे यू एंजॉयड दैट और नॉट? बोलिए. Kanishk Joshi, Shunam, everyone, Deepak. Please put your views here, whether generating line is really appreciable or not. Okay, dears. I hope this much level of understanding will help you eventually in turning out for any type of problems in the generating line. Okay? So in the previous lecture, I had left one article ki general point for how we write. So for that here, I just suggest you to remember that formula, that final frame only. Rest of the things will be settled automatically. So I am writing that for you. Till here, things were of the use importance. Note down, please. So the final point is generators through any point of paraboloid. फटाफट लिख लेंगे इसको. Keep writing with me. Generators through any point of paraboloid. Any point, okay? चलो. Paraboloid 1. चलो. So इसका parametric equations we can write. So just write that. Can be written as x की जगह we can put a u cos theta. Y की जगह we can put b u sin theta. Z की जगह 2 square by ये लेंगे तो that will convert into that is the u square by 2 cos theta sin theta जाएगा तो cos 2 theta. Check it out please. As you write circle के लिए x equals r cos theta, y equals r sin theta. The same manner you write for ellipse x equals a cos theta, y equals b sin theta. The same manner I have written these parametric equations for this equation. You getting my point? So don't panic over that. Number first is this. So अगर मैं देखूं, so on comparing with the first point is a into lambda plus mu x component, b component क्या था वहां पर y के लिए b into lambda minus mu 2 lambda mu, I guess yes, right? So we have क्या मिल गया lambda plus mu equals u cos theta, lambda minus mu equals u sin theta, right or not? So from here we can get lambda and mu. So lambda we can have 1 upon 2u cos theta plus sin theta, and mu you can have u by 2 cos theta minus sin theta. So lambda and mu. So 2 lambda mu, that is z component is u square by 2 So once I got the BRS, please keep writing. Okay, yes. So what I suggest you, without being any panic for that, these are the exam point for us. Okay? Till now, not required that much for our CSE and forest services. Still, I don't want to leave any stone unturned. If I am teaching this, so that means I have to address from A to Z itself. Although I had discussed all this BRS and all in the previous article, also I suggested you to go through the book as well. End of the day, if you still feel कि नहीं यार अपने को इधर में मजा नहीं आ रहा करके, तो इतने में मजा ले लीजिए, बस बात खत्म. Okay? Just remember these two relations whenever you want to write generator through any arbitrary point on the paraboloid. So if you remember this, A minus B 2 lambda, AB 2 mu are the generators, sorry, are the DRS of the generators. You can go through that. So this I have written from the previous article. Yeah? Previous last article हमने यही discuss किया था. So please revise that. Is that done? Everyone, have you noted that? Shall I move to the next? Please say yes or no. चलिए, so let's do few problems for generating lines now. To वैसे तो things is like crystal clear for us, right? How to write in general, how to use the definition for generating lines. So what I'm gonna do now, I will take few selected examples to make you feel by the definition how we can write the generating lines. By the management of factors, how we can write the generating lines. How the question related with the principal elliptic section can be tackled. So these two types of problems has been asked in your CSE and forest services. Number one is writing generating lines. Other is working on the principal sections. So principal elliptic section एक हमें मिला था yesterday in the previous lecture, and the other we got as parabolic section, right? So let's go for that. Generating lines में आज के बाद दोबारा कुछ पढ़ने का जरूरत नहीं रहेगा, that I make sure. चलिए, so let's take the example one now. Write it please. Find the equations to the generating lines. Find the equations to the generating lines passing through, कहाँ से पास करा है? Generating lines of the hyperboloid. Generating lines of the hyperboloid क्या लिया है? x square upon 4 plus y square upon 9 minus z square upon 16 equals to 1, which pass through the point 2, 3, minus 4 and 2, minus 1, 2, minus 1, 4. अब देखिएगा, I will make you feel when you are end of the chapter, you are at the starting of the chapter as well. So when I started 3D, I told you straight lines and planes are the backbone of 3D. In every chapter, we will use that, right? So now, आराम से कॉपी पेन रख दीजिए एकदम आराम से. सुनिए पहले मेरी बात. डेफिनेशन का ब्यूटी फील कराएंगे आप, ठीक है? एक एक स्टेप पर देखिएगा. प्लीज डोंट बी इन हरी. जब मेरे को जल्दबाजी नहीं है तो आपको भी बिल्कुल नहीं होनी चाहिए। देखिए ध्यान से, be on the board please. So I am telling you here approach or how to think. Be on the board please everyone. अपने को चाहिए क्या? Equations of generating lines. देखना ध्यान से प्यारे बच्चों, लाइन क्या? लाइन। फिर लिखता हूं लाइन। कैसी लाइन? पासिंग थ्रू, लेट्स से एक पॉइंट उठा लूं, पहला वाला पॉइंट उठा लेते हैं, 2, 3, -4। इन जनरल कैसे लिखते हैं? लेट इफ इट इज x - 2 upon l equals y - 3 upon m equals z - -4 upon। बढ़िया बात है कि नहीं? लेट्स टेक अ पॉइंट। क्या करते हैं हम लोग? ऑन लाइन लेट्स टेक अ पॉइंट। पॉइंट विल बी 2 plus LR 3 plus MR -4 plus NR। चाहिए क्या? जनरेटिंग लाइंस। अच्छा बेटा, ध्यान से देखिएगा, दिस मस्ट लाई ऑन द सरफेस x² / 4 plus y² / 4 minus z² / 16 equals to 1 or not? अरे say yes or no. This implies x component is what? 2 plus LR का whole square divided by 4, 3 plus MR का whole square divided by -4 plus NR का whole square 16 square by 1। क्या मिलेगा? बोलो। क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन इन R। चाहिए क्या? जनरेटिंग लाइन, तो मस्ट लाई कंप्लीटली। प्लीज अंडरलाइन द वर्ड कंप्लीटली, क्योंकि जनरेटिंग लाइन पूरा का पूरा उसी पे लाई करेगा। So if I take any point on this line, that point must be satisfied here. So to lie completely, we must have both values of R in this equation as 0। मुझे लगता है जितना ब्यूटीफुली हमने इस पर काम किया है, इससे ज्यादा बोलने की जरूरत शायद ही हो। बोलिए कोई भी लोग, anyone if you have any single doubt please ask। मारिए ना गोली, टर्म मैनेज हो रहा है नहीं हो रहा है, उसको डेफिनेशन से जाते हैं। अब तो आपको पता ही है, फॉर दिस वी मस्ट हैव, क्या क्या होना चाहिए ये आप समझ रहे हैं बात को। प्लीज ट्राई इट आउट सभी लोग, क्योंकि दिस वी हैव डन मल्टीपल टाइम्स। Is everything visible ना? चलिए, हाँ fair है. So अभी देख लीजिए from here quadratic equation का जो रूल मुझे मिल रहा है r square we are getting l square upon r m square upon minus m square upon 16. This we have been doing from childhood, right? Sorry. So from here, कहां पर पहुंच गए आप लोग? प्लीज रिप्लाई. चैप्टर 1 DCs एंड DRS. बोलो हाँ या ना? विश्वास लाइए सारे लोग एकदम मस्ती के साथ. So अभी they are getting the L1 M1 L1 as I'm taking those directly just to get the answers. 0 3 minus 4 1 0 minus 2. So from here they are getting L1 0 3 4 L1 M1 N1. I'm sorry. So I'm writing that final answer here. L1 M1 N1 L2. इजी है. कुछ लोग अगर सॉल्व करना चाहें तो आसानी से उसको सॉल्व भी कर सकते हैं एक वेरिएबल को दूसरे वेरिएबल में लेकर. The values they are getting as 0 3 minus 4 1 0 minus 2. 0 3 minus 4 1 0 minus 2. So required generators are x minus 2 upon 0, y minus 3 upon 3, z plus 4 upon minus 4 and x minus 2 upon 1 check out please. किसी को कोई तनाव नहीं होना चाहिए अभी because we already had enough exercise over that. बाकी this is the point given in Stephanie. If you want to make use of that, you can just cross verify whether that lies on the line or not. That's it. बाकी वो just extra में देके confuse कर दिया आपको. Please write down and ask if you have any doubt. So here I have told you finding generators using definition. Using definition of generators. और definition क्या होती है? ये पूरा भरपूर आनंद लेना है इन चीजों का, डरना नहीं है. Noted, everyone? So let's have the next example now. Write down the question, please. Find the equations to the generators. Find the equations to the generators of paraboloid x plus y plus z into 2x plus y minus z equals 6z, which pass through the point, यानी कि जो जनरेटर्स हैं those pass through the point 1 1 1. ठीक है, easy only. So अभी क्या करते हैं, let's try another way, inspection वाला, right? Lambda system and mu system, right? चलो let's write that. सीधा सीधा दिख जाएगा यहां से. So if I take x plus y plus z equals lambda z, अगला वाला फैक्टर 2x plus y minus z equals to z upon lambda कर देंगे, तो 6 टर्म चाहिए, तो 6 upon lambda. The other factor now come this here, 2x plus y minus z equals mu z. This factor के साथ में x plus y plus z equals to 6 plus mu. दे क्या रखा है, since they pass through 1, 1, so we have, अभी अपने को इक्वेशंस मिल सकता है पास थ्रू. अगर मैं लैम्डा को सॉल्व कर दूं, लैम्डा का वैल्यू 2 minus 1 that is mu equals 2. So just using this here we got lambda and mu का value. So we have lambda and mu, we have x plus y plus z equals 3z. This implies x plus y minus 2z equals to 0. Here we use 2x plus y minus z minus 6 upon lambda. So minus 2 equals to 0. This is unsymmetrical form of first generating line, right? Similarly, if we take in the mu system, we got 2x plus y minus z. Mu का वैल्यू we got 2, z हो गया From the second, x plus y plus z equals 6 upon 2, that is 3. So that is minus 3 equals to 0. Again, unsymmetrical form of second generating line. Right. So if you want to get the generating lines in symmetrical form, nothing to ask from me. Say yes or no. Please say yes or no. Write on please. एलएमएनसी के साथ में वही L अपॉन M, M अपॉन N, L अपॉन डिटर्मिनेंट, M अपॉन डिटर्मिनेंट, N अपॉन डिटर्मिनेंट वाला फैक्टरियल यूज. So we are getting is minus 3. क्या है 1 से पास कराना है. Check out please. बाकी इन डिटेल्स हाँ ठीक है गणेश जोशी, मैंने उसको रिप्लाई कर दिया था. मतलब आज से आज यू कैन क्रॉस वेरीफाई कि वेदर द लाइन पासेस थ्रू दैट पॉइंट एज वेल और नॉट. Is that noted? Is that done? Okay, dears. So what I would suggest is here for the generating lines. We don't go because we have further plans. For the generating lines, the previous lecture and this lecture gives you enough information. Enough, I am saying. Clear? The book which I have provided you, in that different examples are added. Let's say examples related with the principal elliptic section. So how to use that equation जो मैंने अभी जैसे पैराबोला के लिए लिखा था. Based on that we have examples as well. So as we are doing a comprehensive preparation here, so the previous lecture and this part of the lecture is more than enough to tackle any problem from generating lines. Now it is your duty to go through that book which I have provided you and available on the website as well. You can download that. You should try to solve all the examples related with the generating lines. हाँ, if you feel कि नहीं हर चीज को यहाँ पे लिख देंगे करके, that is not effective. Just a time wasting only. Fair? So please go through the examples. Please go through the examples. Not only by seeing, by solving on the paper. Then only you will realize how the next step is coming. The last line is very important. Please listen it again. Okay? So, abhi I have a plan. Plan is, I don't want to cross this Sunday. तो अभी हम एक 15-20 मिनट का गैप ले सकते हैं. We can have a break of 15-20 minutes, whatever you say. After the break, I want to go for reduction, that is the last chapter in 3D. Only one method in that reduction. एक बार में वो process clear हो जाएगा. Hardly I guess 1 hour more we will need. ठीक है? मतलब 1 hour के ऊपर नहीं जाएगा. तो अभी you people can put your suggestions over the same link, over the same class. We will continue for the next chapter or by tomorrow. आप लोग बता दीजिए कैसे ठीक रहेगा. कनिष्क, यू हैड सम प्लान्स? जल्दी बता दो, फिर बाकी लोग डिनर करने भी चले जाएंगे. प्लीज रिप्लाई फास्ट. Shundaram, Deepak, Kanishk, rest of the persons whoever attending lectures. Kanishk Joshi, no. Word no मतलब क्लास कल करें या क्या, मतलब नो नहीं समझ आया. कनिष्क मतलब वो बहुत ज्यादा टफ नहीं है, सीधा यार एकदम मतलब रिडक्शन वाला चैप्टर ना बहुत इजी है, बहुत इजी. सीधा सीधा एकदम कंप्यूटेशनल टाइप का है. कोई कॉन्सेप्ट बहुत ज्यादा सरदर्द नहीं है. थोड़ा सा कोऑपरेट है ना प्लीज. फीलिंग आ जाएगा ना. ठीक है कनिष्क, थैंक यू. सो लेट्स हैव अ 20 मिनट्स ब्रेक. अभी इट इज 20:33. वी विल मीट एट 20:55. ठीक है, सब लोग जाइए, डिनर करके आइए. अच्छा फिनिश. ठीक है. हम मिलेंगे 8:55 पर वापस से ओवर द सेम लिंक. सो डोंट क्लोज द लिंक, मतलब ओवर द सेम लिंक विल मीट अगेन. And persons who are attending recorded session, वो 20 minutes skip करके आगे they can move on. So it's a break time. आप लोग जाइए, मजे कर आइए. It's a break time.
Okay, Shibu. Okay, so Shibu is present. All are there? Please say yes, sure. Okay, okay, okay. Good. Very good. I guess all are there, right? To take a final punch on analytical geometry, right? So लिख लेते हैं ना, थोड़ा अच्छा महसूस होगा फाइनल चैप्टर. Chapter is reduction of general equation of second degree into the homogeneous form. Chapter's name is lengthy, but chapter is very short. Okay, you can trust on me. चले देखिए ध्यान से. Everyone, you have the board, please. For next 10 minutes, just keep quiet. Just listen to me. This is a very systematic chapter. Formula. Use that formula. Get the result. If you observe your 2030 CSE means you have PYQs. Okay? So they ask in the 2023 wala means CSE. In that also they have asked question out of this. Okay? So reduction of general equation of second degree. Although I can tell you the working procedure within 5 minutes here and can say कि चलो हो गया complete chapter, but I won't do that. I will clearly state the dots between different things. End of that I will tell you कि भाई you just remember this much stuff. Rest of the story is just for your understanding. Okay? So be on the board please everyone. So let's say if I talk about the general equation, so if I write that f of x by z, this is ax square plus by square plus cz square plus 2f by z plus 2zx plus 2hx by plus 2ux plus 2vy plus 2wz plus d equals to 0. So let's give this as equation 1. बहुत आराम से देखिएगा हम लोग करेंगे क्या. We will move from, let's say यहाँ पर if I write this expression as f of x by z plus 2ux plus 2vy plus 2wz plus d equals to 0. So what I have done, I have taken this expression equal to small f of x by z. Clear है आपका? Sorry. Number second, we will reduce, ध्यान से देखना, f of x by z क्या है हमारे पास ax स्क्वायर प्लस by स्क्वायर प्लस cz स्क्वायर प्लस 2f by z प्लस 2zx प्लस 2hx by, हम इसको रिड्यूस करेंगे टू, इसमें रिड्यूस करेंगे लैम्डा 1 एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस लैम्डा 2 वाई स्क्वायर प्लस लैम्डा 3 जेड स्क्वायर. अब आप कहेंगे कि सर यहां पे लैम्डा 1 लैम्डा 2 लैम्डा 3 ये क्या आ गए? You may ask, right? So here lambda 1, lambda 2, lambda 3 are roots of a minus lambda, b minus lambda, c minus lambda, f, g, h, f, g, h. This determinant value equals to 0. इसको बोलते हैं called as discriminating cubic. क्या बोलेंगे इसको? This is called as discriminating cubic for the one. ठीक है? So what you have been given is, you have been given an equation in the form 1. Your target is to reach कि आप इस expression को यहां पर पहुंचा लें, and the final target, ध्यान से देखिएगा, final target of the chapter is reducing 1 into the form. Either you can reduce that lambda 1 x square plus lambda 2 y square plus lambda 3 z square equals to mu, or we can reduce in the format to mu z type. आराम से देख लीजिए, किसी को कोई डाउट होगा, what is the target? To reduce this differential equation into the either of this form or of this form. So these both forms for us, what I say is, this is the whole chapter to getting the form as either this or this. Homogeneity is just used for the constant term as 0 here in general, if you talk this in detail. Till here, anyone have any doubt? Please ask. If you have any doubt, please ask. Chapter का theme is clear or not? This is the middle step. Means reaching from here to here, these are the middle steps. So the theory will be evolved over these middle steps. कि how that discriminating cubic comes like that and what is the center and all. Clear है? चलिए. So the next point is, ध्यान से देखेंगे, finding center of capital X by f of capital F of X by Z equals to 0. Write this heading please. अभी मुझे लिख लेने दीजिए, फिर आप लिखना. Finding the center of this f of X by Z equals to 0. Fair? If you are interested only in कि सर मेरे को ये बता दो कि how the center will be calculated. What I'm saying? So केवल आपको एग्जाम पॉइंट चाहिए. So that I am telling you here, डेवर f over डेवर x equals to 0 पुट करो, डेवर f over डेवर y equals to 0 पुट करो, डेवर f over डेवर z 0 पुट करो. ठीक है. On solving we get center. ठीक है. So persons who are interested in just कि हाँ मेरे को बस बता दो मेथड क्या होगा. So the one point you have to remember is how to get the center. ठीक है. The other point you have to get कि lambda 1 lambda 2 कहां से मिलेंगे. So lambda 1 and lambda 2 will be coming from here. Your job is done. क्लियर बात है या नहीं सबको? सेंटर बता दिया, लेकिन म्यू क्या होगा, what will be the mu here, that is the point of concern. So for that I will have to go into the concepts to make you feel that. Did you get my point? So अभी आप इतना लिखिए, after that I will move on. Please write down. So this you can say intro. Please write down. Then I will be starting further process. एक गो में चले जाएंगे उसमें. So this is exam point and this is exam point. If you are only interested in कि मेरे को डायरेक्ट चाहिए तो बस इतना याद रखना, आपका काम हो जाएगा. But how that is coming, I am more interested in that. Is that noted? Noted, everyone? So how these things are coming? Now these are the two targets, center and discriminating cubic. Now we are interested in getting the things for that. And this chapter will be over with these two things. चले, suppose that if you want to find center of the surface, अभी मैं बार बार पूरा नहीं लिखूंगा, simply you will understand what does that mean. ठीक है, देखिए ध्यान से, what is the basic idea? देखना ध्यान से, if origin that is 0 0 0 is center of f of x y z equals to 0, then obviously क्या होना चाहिए? Then obviously f of x y z, if you get, that must be f of minus x minus y minus z. So what is f of x z for? Simple funda. F of x y z plus 2ux plus 2vy plus 2wz plus v equals to 0. If I write f of minus x minus y minus z, it will be f of x y z, f of minus x minus y minus z. ये बन जाएगा अपने पास इफ ओरिजिन से है तो डी तो जाएगा 0 ही, इसमें क्या है माइनस 2ux माइनस 2dy माइनस 2wz प्लस v इक्वल्स टू 0. So f of, since small f of x y z क्या लिया था? सेकेंड डिग्री के टर्म्स, so that is coming as x y z itself. So this turns out to be minus 2x minus 2y minus 2wz minus plus का d equals to 0. So these two equations gives, देखना ध्यान से, ux plus by plus wz, it must be right, that is u must be 0, v must be 0, w must be 0, right or not? So origin से अगर है तो d तो obviously 0 हो ही चुका है, u and v and w means first degree terms must be 0 in that capital f of x y z if origin is the center, right? अब क्या करेंगे? So now let if alpha beta gamma is the center, is the required center of capital F of x y z equals to 0, then by shifting the origin to alpha beta gamma, ठीक है, we get, अब अपने पास जो f of x y z होगा वो क्या दिखेगा? a x square. I guess Deepak asked in the previous lecture as well, So here we use without loss of generality, either you write x minus alpha के साथ में or you write x plus alpha के साथ में. It will depend on alpha as positive, negative. So without loss of generality, we write here plus का expression to have the symmetricity. तो कुछ लोगों को ये होता है कि सर शिफ्ट करते हैं जब origin तो x minus alpha लिया जाता है. You can take it without loss of generality, no issue. By z, so y plus beta z zx, so z plus gamma to h xy, x plus alpha y plus beta, right? So if you take this plus 2u x plus alpha plus 2b y plus beta plus 2w z plus gamma plus d must be 0, right or not? यहां तक देख लीजिए आराम से, ध्यान से. कोई दिक्कत होगी तो बताइए. अब suppose that this is 1, let's say this is 2. देखिए ध्यान से. Now since 2 has center at origin, so coefficient of first degree terms must be 0. Must be 0. Right or not? बस सिंपल फंडा है. तो कल को रोना है तो लाइफ टाइम रोते रहिए, ठीक है? ओके. अदरवाइज सिंपली यार सेंटर फाइंड करने में अभी whatever the conditions you got, u equals to 0 means x का कोफिशिएंट ऑब्जर्व कीजिए फर्स्ट डिग्री में x के कोफिशिएंट्स को, y के कोफिशिएंट्स को, z के कोफिशिएंट्स को. सो x का कोफिशिएंट इफ यू ऑब्जर्व 1 डिग्री में, here you will get zx, here you will get gamma x, right or not? So you will get 2z gamma. यहाँ पे तो x है नहीं, so you will get coefficient, मैं एक लिख देता हूं बाकी आप समझ जाएंगे. Coefficient of x. So here, अच्छा यहां से स्टार्ट करेंगे हम लोग क्योंकि यहां पे भी अपने को मिलेगा ना 2 अल्फा x. So 2a अल्फा, राइट? आगे बढ़ते हैं. 2z गामा. नेक्स्ट बहुत बढ़िया 2h बीटा, राइट? आगे बढ़ते हैं 2u that must be 0. Similarly coefficient of y, similarly coefficient of x, right or not? So whatever you are getting these conditions na, these are basically dever f over dever alpha equals to 0. This is basically dever f over dever beta equals 0. This is basically dever f over dever gamma equals to 0. Did you get my point, everyone? सारे लोग. अब यहां पर आप कहेंगे सर अल्फा कहां से आ गया वहां पर, तो जो कैपिटल एफ ऑफ अल्फा बीटा गामा लिख दीजिए. फ्रॉम 1 राइट, सो उस एफ के साथ में वर्क कर दीजिए. इज इट विजिबल टू ऑल? हाँ फेयर है, यहां तक तो ठीक है, दिख रहा है. प्लीज नोट डाउन. So why we have put these conditions, I tried to give you a rough idea for that. Rest is yours now. देख लीजिए. आराम से लिखिए बिना किसी जल्दबाजी के. Is that noted, everyone? So you need not remember all this stuff. This is just for your basic understanding. You just need to remember one line till now, how to find the center. That's it. Okay? So I am very much practical at the same time. So अभी you can observe, देखिएगा 4 5 come here 3 4 5 3. This is a system of equations, right? So 3 4 5 can give unique solution, means unique center. बोलो हाँ या ना. They may give infinitely many solutions. That means you will get line or plane of centers. इसको लिख लीजिए. No one will tell you that. So you may have unique center, you may have infinite number of centers of a surface, because this is simply a system of linear equations involving three unknowns alpha, beta, gamma, and three equations. So you may have solution for that as no solution, unique solution, infinitely many solutions. Right? Please write. Okay. One more thing I would like to introduce here as well. लिखा है तो यहीं पे काम चला देते हैं इसका. So यहाँ पे you can write a note 1. You can write note 1 as this. Then you can write note 2. देखिए ध्यान से. Since if I multiply 3y alpha, add 4 into beta plus 5 into gamma, we get f of x by z equals small f of x by z plus d dash, where d dash equals u alpha plus b beta plus w gamma. इसको बॉक्स में बंद कर लीजिए प्लीज. इसको बॉक्स में बंद कर लीजिए प्लीज. जरूरत पड़ेगी दोनों की. एग्जाम पॉइंट भी इसको लिख लीजिए. So whenever we will say d dash is what, you will reply if the equation is of this form, then d dash is u alpha plus v beta plus w gamma. Alpha, beta, gamma are what? Center से. u v w are what? Given equation से. तनाव बिल्कुल नहीं लेना है. ठीक. So first hurdle is over now. Center of surfaces के बारे में we have enough understanding now. More than enough, I will say. Okay. Please write this as well. So first hurdle we have reached till here. Now the next hurdle is working with f of x by z. Are you getting my point? Next hurdle is if I am able to reduce target number 2. Target number 2 is reducing f of x by z equals ax square plus by square plus cz square plus 2f by z plus 2gzx plus 2hxy into lambda 1x square plus lambda 2 by square plus lambda 3 z square. फेयर, तनाव नहीं लेना है। Where lambda 1, lambda 2, lambda 3 are given by, वापस से लिखिए, इतने बार लिखिए कि छप जाए दिमाग में। So how this condition comes, that is the point of concern now. And persons who remembered just like crammed this method, they will come to realize कि things are what. देखिए, the above target is fulfilled by the criteria. देखिएगा ध्यान से, we know that by rotating the axis, this is the key word here, by rotation of all the three axes, underline this word, by rotation of the axis, the expression remains unchanged. By rotation of axis, the expression x square plus y square remains unchanged if I do that through the same origin. What does it say? Suppose that x, y, z are like this. You rotate those axes, and now you are talking about. After rotation of axis, the expression cannot be changed. So for rotation, what we do here? तो मैं just उसका hint करूंगा यहाँ पर, क्योंकि the proof is not required for you, still just to make you feel कि things are not that much like ना abstract. So हम क्या करते हैं? We replace x by L1x plus M1y plus N1z. Okay? We replace y by L2x plus M2y plus N2z. We replace z by L3x plus M3y plus N3z. ठीक है? So that is just simply implying rotation of axis की x y z को हमने rotate किया, so we got some variables like this. Now our job, now we want to get L1 M1 N1, L2 M2 N2, L3 M3 N3. This is the target. How these will be calculated? From there we need this discriminating cubic. Fair? So what I suggest you guys, I guess video is buffering. Please check. Is everything fair? Please reply. Fine ना? ठीक है, please go ahead. So what I suggest you, if you are more interested, believe me, the booklet which I have provided you, you can go in reading of that theory. I have written everything clearly there. Here I am just interested in making your life easier. Fair? So please note down till here. After that I will tell you something. Please write down. बस इतना चाहेंगे तो लिख लेंगे, बाकी यू कैन गो थ्रू द बुक. रिक्वायर्ड नहीं है, इसलिए उधर टाइम वेस्ट नहीं करने का. Please write down till here. Is that done? Okay, fair. So अभी देखेंगे यहाँ पर अपने को चाहिए beyond the word please. Write like this: the direction cosines of new axis, क्योंकि हमने रोटेट किया ना, are given by देवर f over देवर l upon 2l. So that is equals to, you can say, the lambda 1, that you can take this देवर f over देवर m upon 2l, and that you can take as देवर f over देवर n upon 2l. Check it out please. Lambda 1 कहां से मिलेगा? By the discriminating cubic. So from here you will get L1 M1 N1, right? So what you will get? L1 M1 N1. The other देवर f over देवर l upon 2l equals lambda 2 देवर f over देवर m upon 2m equals देवर f over देवर n upon 2n. So from here you will get L2, M2, N2 and so on. So that is an exam point for you, because while solving the question we will be in the need of. So why I have put this much effort here? Because as a student I felt that pain. यार ये सब कहाँ से आ रहा है, याद ही नहीं होता था मुझे. But ultimately when I got through the article, then I realized कि okay, these are some conditions I am getting out of this happening. So what is new axis? New axis is, we have rotated the old axis. So for new axis we need direction cosines. Please note down that. Sure. एग्जाम पॉइंट के कंटिन्यूएशन में ही लिखेंगे फ्रॉम देयर इटसेल्फ. इन जनरल any two of the following equations a minus lambda l plus hm plus gn equals to 0, hl plus b minus lambda l plus fn equals to 0, gl plus fn plus c minus lambda n equals to 0, where lambda to be put as lambda 1, lambda 2, lambda 3 to get the corresponding BCs, ठीक है, of the new axis. So dear fellows, it depends on you. Either you remember this method, ठीक है, or you remember this method, ठीक है, क्योंकि अपने को तो in the exam hall I have to find the set L1 M1 L1 L2 M2 N2 L3 M3 N3 and so on. So if you are able to remember this, then fair enough. If you are able to remember this, then fair enough. Anyone will work for you. और इसको भी शॉर्ट फॉर्म में अभी हम जब एग्जांपल करेंगे, we will get that as well, ठीक है. मतलब अगर आपको ये याद ना हो रहा हो तो ऐसे लिख लो ना, a minus lambda, b minus lambda, c minus lambda, fgh, fgh, right or not? lmn, तनाव नहीं लेना है, कॉन्सेप्चुअली अपन सॉलिड है तो है फिर. So the first task is to get d dash. D dash क्या मिल गया? U alpha plus V beta plus W gamma. The second task is to get direction cosines of the new axis after rotation. So what are the LMN? LMN will be found by this method or either this method or that method. Both are the same conditions. And these conditions are coming out of the target 2 का explanation. Things are sorted now, ठीक है, अभी कोई ज्यादा तनाव बचा नहीं है. Is that noted? Everyone? Have you written this? Is that done? Please say yes or no. Is that done? Okay, fair. So this was the my gift for you, just to make you feel the concept behind that. Now we are ready to launch. तो वो वाला काम भी भूलेंगे नहीं, उसको भी करेंगे. End of the day, what to carry, that is also my duty to tell you. So, if you are interested in these exams, so for this we need to just remember working procedure. Fair. The previous philosophy I told you to have the better understanding why we are doing such thing, right? चलिए. So working procedure क्या है? लिखेंगे. Step 1. Find the center of the surface. Find the center of the given surface f of x by z equals to 0. ठीक है? Let's say you say that alpha, beta, gamma कैसे निकालना है? By solving देवर f over देवर x लिख लें या अल्फा लिख लें, the same thing ना, not an issue at all. The solution of this will give you the center. Step 2. If we shift the origin, if we shift the center, if we shift the center alpha, beta, gamma to origin, then f of x by z equals to 0 is reduced into the form small f of x by z plus d dash equals to 0, where d dash equals to what? बोलो जल्दी से. u alpha plus v beta plus w gamma. What are u v w? From the given equation f of x by z. क्या है? ax square plus by square plus cz square plus 2f by z plus 2zx plus 2hxy plus 2ux plus 2vy plus 2wz plus d equals to 0. So this is the, I have taken this as f of small f of x by z. u v w कहाँ से मिल जाएंगे? यहाँ से. So that is the given actually. इसी को तो reduce करना है ना. We want to reduce this equation into homogeneous form. बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत ही बढ़िया. देखिए ध्यान से. Step 3. Now by rotation of axis, a small f of x by z is reduced into the form lambda 1 x square plus lambda 2 y square plus lambda 3 z square, where lambda 1, lambda 2, lambda 3 are given by discriminating cubic a minus lambda, b minus lambda, c minus lambda. So this is f g h f g h. कोई दिक्कत यहाँ तक? एकदम से कंप्यूटेशनल टाइप है, एकदम कंप्यूटेशनल टाइप, राइट? So 3 becomes क्या बन जाएगा? f of x y z converted to this, so 3 becomes lambda 1 x square plus lambda 2 y square plus lambda 3 z square plus d dash equals to 0. आप समझ में आया म्यू क्या था when I started the chapter? कनिष्क शर्मा बोलो क्या लिखा था? lambda 1 x square plus lambda 2 y square plus lambda 3 z square equals to म्यू. म्यू का मींस माइनस d dash, मींस d dash अपने को निकालना आना चाहिए. लिखिए आराम से बिना किसी तनाव के. आराम से लिखिए इसको. एक्सेस चाहिए. Is that done? आराम से एकदम. अब हो गया है झूठ मूठ का तमाशा. क्वेश्चन इज आप क्या है, सिंपली सेक्टर फाइंड करो, इक्वेशन सॉल्व करो, लिख दो. Is that noted by everyone? Please say yes or no. ओके डियर्स, सो अभी देखेंगे द मोर इंटरेस्टिंग एंड फाइनल पॉइंट इज इन दिस चैप्टर थियरी इज ओवर ऑलमोस्ट, ओके, नथिंग एक्स्ट्रा नीडेड. अब जस्ट कंप्यूटेशनल टाइप की चीज है. एबीसी पता है, यहां पुट करो. एफजीएच पता है, यहां पुट करो. सॉल्व कर दो, लैम्डा के 3 रूट्स निकाल लो. डी डैश चाहिए. अब डी डैश के लिए क्या चाहिए? अल्फा बीटा गामा. सो गेट अल्फा बीटा गामा व्हाइल सॉल्विंग these 3 equations. So how you will start? You will solve, you will get alpha beta gamma. You will get d dash का value. You will solve this equation, you will get lambda 1, lambda 2, lambda 3. By solving that, you will get that equation. If they ask in the question, they will say find the axis. If they ask you to find axis, because then this becomes a long answer. So in that case, you have to find L1, M1, L1, M1, L2, M2, M2, L3, M3, N3 by the previous article which I told you. Get those set of values and write the equation of axis. Not an issue at all. The next case is क्या होगा if any of the lambda 3 becomes, suppose that lambda becomes 0. Are you able to get that curiosity? If any lambda becomes 0 here, then what will happen? Whether I will get the same equation, lambda 1 x square plus lambda 2 y square plus d dash equals to 0, or something else. Are you getting my point, dear fellows? So that is the most curious part now. ठीक है? All like anyways, I will not go into detail of the concept because almost the things I have made you clear. Now I will be writing just the working procedure for that, because ultimately in the exam you, for CSE and for services you need that. Concept building I have already done for you. चलिए. तो मैं उसको फटाफट लिख दूंगा वर्किंग प्रोसीजर को. यू विल सो राइट अ हेडिंग प्लीज नाउ. वर्किंग प्रोसीजर व्हेन, प्लीज कीप राइटिंग लाइक दिस. वर्किंग प्रोसीजर, हेडिंग डालिए, राइट अ हेडिंग प्लीज. वर्किंग प्रोसीजर व्हेन वन ऑफ, एग्जैक्टली वन की बात करूं, वन ऑफ रूट्स ऑफ डिस्क्रिमिनेटिंग क्यूबिक इज 0. Let's say lambda 3 is 0. Okay? Lambda 1, lambda 2, lambda 3. 3 by 3 का determinant है, so 3 roots we will have. Right or not? चलिए. So let's move now. Step 1, the same you will have. Okay? So step 1, same as above. ठीक है? Step 2, same as above. Step 3, यहां पे थोड़ा सा में, क्योंकि हमने एक्सेस चेंज किया है, सो द डायरेक्शन रेशियोज ऑफ द एक्सेस, कीप राइटिंग विद मी. द डायरेक्शन रेशियोज ऑफ द एक्सेस corresponding to lambda 3 may be obtained as AL3. So DRS of the axis, let's say इसको मैं बोल दूं L3, M3, N3 corresponding to, please highlight this, corresponding to that value which is 0, lambda 3 का. ठीक है? So those can be found by AL3 plus HN3 plus GN3 equals to 0, HL3 plus BM3. यार सीधा लैम्डा का 0 पुट कर लिया, और क्या कर रहा है, बिल्कुल का तमाशा है यार. सिंपली क्या है ये यार? A minus 0, फिर यहां से h g h b माइनस 0 f g f c माइनस 0, क्योंकि लैम्डा 3 0 निकल चुका है, जो नोट का तनाव देता है। हम लोग ठहरे मासूम बच्चे, ठीक है। और किसी चीज को ऐसे भी सॉल्व करके निकाला जाता है। बार f स्मॉल f लेकिन लिखा है स्मॉल f, ओके। Either you solve this or you solve this or you solve this, any of the ways you can get, ठीक है। This is way 1, way 2, this is way 3। हमें चाहिए L3 M3 M3 करस्पॉन्डिंग टू लैम्डा 3, बात खत्म, ठीक है। यहां पे एक स्टेप ऐड होगा हमारा, एंड दैट सो आई एम मार्किंग स्टार हियर। स्टेप 4, evaluate small k equals UL3 plus VM3 plus WN3। ऑब्वियसली यहां पे जो हमारा k का वैल्यू आएगा वो k नॉट इक्वल्स टू 0 के लिए वी विल बी फॉलोइंग फर्दर। स्टेप 5 यहां लिख दो। Finally, reduced equation will be lambda 1 x square plus lambda 2 y square plus 2kz equals to 0। ठीक है? Did you get my point, everyone? कोई तनाव? लिखिए, आराम से लिखिए। कई बार वर्टेक्स भी पूछ लेता है, तो मैं वर्टेक्स अलग से लिख दूंगा, पहले इतना लिख लीजिए, शो दैट थिंग्स आर क्लियर। Please write down properly. कई बार वर्टेक्स भी पूछ लेता है, ठीक है, तो उसको भी मैं लिख देता हूं यहां पर। प्लीज राइट दैट। वर्टेक्स भी पूछा था इसका। That noted? Shall I proceed now? Please reply. Okay, yes. So I hope you will remember these procedures. Not you hope, you have to remember, because from this chapter reduction say you will have your short questions, be it CSE, be it for SRS. The working procedure is like giving you the clear picture how to proceed. So अभी I am just taking a prototype for example for you so that अपने को ये लगे कि हाँ यार हो गया काम, ठीक है? Otherwise you don't require that, honestly speaking. क्योंकि this much understanding we have done, right? So फटाफट we will do that, and you can take that as a PYQ as well. अब आप जाके झूठ मूठ का तमाशा करते रहिए, ठीक है? कोई टेंशन लेने की बात नहीं। जीरो वाला उठा लेते हैं, ज्यादा मजा देगा, है ना? फटाफट लिखते जाइए आप लोग। So let's take an example here. देखिएगा example 1. What is the question? Prove that the equation Please keep writing with me. Prove that the equation 2x square plus 2y square plus z square plus 2yz minus 2zx minus 4xy plus x plus y equals to 0 represents an elliptic paraboloid reduce full stop, reduce it into the standard form, and find the coordinates of vertex and equation to its axis. सब कुछ तो पूछ लिया यार, मजा आ गया. ठीक है, अब क्या स्टेप बाय स्टेप मूव करते जाइए. स्टेप 1 फटाफट फाइंडिंग. अच्छा पहले तो लिख ही दीजिए गिवन पार्ट. गिवन इज व्हाट? ax square, so a is 2, b is 2, c is 1, f is 2f by z, so f का वैल्यू is 1, gzx, so g का वैल्यू -1, hxy, so h is -2, right? और क्या है? 2ux, u is 1 by 2, 2vy, v is 1 by 2, w is 0, d is 0. Fair? This is given to us. Now let's move for the step 1. So finding the center, right? Center में चाहिए क्या पूछा है? रिड्यूस करा रहा है ना, अल्फा बीटा में तो चाहिए ना. Is what? Please keep writing with me. Minus lambda minus g minus h is minus 2 b is 2 minus lambda f is 1 f g h g is minus 1 f is minus c minus lambda equals to 0. From here we got lambda as 0, we got lambda as 0, 5 plus minus under root 17 by 2. There get it. Please write out that directly. कोई इशू नहीं है यार, इतना तो बच्चा लोग मैच्योर हो गया है ना. So lambda 1, let's say मैं lambda 1 ले लूँ, 5 plus minus under root 17 by 2, let's say lambda is minus under root 17 by 2, let's say lambda 3 is 0. ठीक है? So this is the first point. The next point is the direction ratios of the axis corresponding to lambda 3 equals to 0. They were f over they were L equals they were f over they were L, or वर्किंग प्रोसीजर में बताया ही है. 12 minus 12 minus n equals to 0, minus 12 plus 2m plus m equals to 0, minus l plus m plus n equals to 0. So this is giving us as L as minus 1 by root 2 minus 1 by L as minus 1 by root 2, M as 1 by root 2, N as 0 on solving. Okay, दोनों ही माइनस से मिल रहा है फिर so small k equals UL plus VM plus WM. U का वैल्यू इज 1 by 2, L का वैल्यू इज माइनस का 1 by root 2 प्लस V का वैल्यू इज 1 by 2 1 by root 2 plus W is 0 into 0. So UL plus VM plus WN, and that is 1 by 2 minus 1 by root 2. So minus 1 by root 2 we are getting. K मिल गया. So अपने को चाहिए था इक्वेशन. लैम्डा 1 क्या निकला 5 प्लस अंडर रूट 17 by 2 5 माइनस अंडर रूट 17 by 2 k का वैल्यू क्या निकला माइनस 1 by root 2 so minus 2 into 1 by root 2 z equals to 0. So this is implying माइनस रूट 2 z को इधर भेज दो. दिस इज वन ऑफ द रिप्रेजेंट्स एन इलिप्टिक पैराबोलॉइड. क्या है ये विच रिप्रेजेंट्स एन इलिप्टिक पैराबोलॉइड. फटाफट लिख रही है प्लीज कीप राइटिंग विथ मी. क्या बोल रहे हैं सर नहीं दिख रहा है. कहां पे नहीं दिखा शिबू जायसवाल. स्टडी ब्लॉग फर्स्ट क्लास बट कॉलेज में अच्छे से पढ़ाई की है. नो प्रॉब्लम. स्टडी ब्लॉग यू कैन टॉक टू मी. ठीक है 9971030052 आफ्टर द क्लास. क्या नहीं दिख रहा है शिबू प्लीज से. ये वाला पार्ट मेरी स्क्रीन में तो दिख रहा है यार. Rest of the persons, can you verify please? Rest of the people, please verify. So further vertex is given by solving either or Check it out, please. Rest of the persons, can you make it, please? Is everything fair? अच्छा देखिए, when you see the working procedure of the second type of questions, there I have told you कि either you ये वाला मैंने दे दिया था. The other way is also like just replication of that is given in this form of equations with these three equations. Please observe with this equation. So the expression, general expression is given in the booklet as well. So you can take this expression from there. So if either you solve this type of factors or you go with these four equations, you will get the same thing. So if you are interested कि इसका general form क्या रहेगा, you can go through the booklet as well. I have written that as well. तो वर्टेक्स मिल गया. और कुछ पूछा था? इक्वेशंस टू द एक्सिस लिख लो. क्या आराम से लिख लीजिए. So such question they have asked in CSE 2023 मेंस. मतलब पूरा डिटेल्ड पूछा था उन्होंने. ठीक है, वर्टेक्स, एक्सिस एंड ऑल. आराम से लिख लीजिए. अच्छा, इक्वेशन ऑफ एक्सेस भी पूछा था ना. इक्वेशन ऑफ एक्सेस, द थर्ड पार्ट ऑफ द क्वेश्चन गिवन बाय ऑब्वियसली वर्टेक्स इज 0 0. सो x minus 1 अपॉन एक कोऑर्डिनेट मुझे मिला है -1 1 0 -1 Please write down. -1 1 1 0 that is. आराम से लिख लीजिए. और रिडक्शन इन सेकंड डिग्री में कोई डाउट रहेगा तो चिल्लाइए. इफ यू हैव एनी सिंगल डाउट, Is that done? Everyone, please say yes or no. Please say yes or no. Shundaram, Deepak, Kanishk, everyone. So after the dinner break, things went well or not? पहले इतना विश्वास दिलाइए. कुछ ऐसा तो नहीं है कि आपको लगे कि समय उड़ा दिया. पूरा एकदम जिम्मेदारी के साथ कहिए, क्योंकि इतना मेहनत करने के बाद लंचन नहीं चाहिए. ठीक है, थोड़ा और मेहनत कर ली जाएगी. Everyone, please try to put your views. And don't forget to share your feedback either here or anywhere about the 3D chapter particular. Analytical geometry के अंदर में whether I was able to address your demand or not. I have tried my best कि 3D के अंदर every concept must be visualized with clear concept understanding, no matter what the time is being taken. So everywhere at the same time I was telling you कि this is not required for exam, this is required for exam. The reason is I don't want to make extra burden on you. So for example, reduction of general equation of second degree. I have clearly stated कि I am telling you what is these element, what are these alpha, beta, gamma. So for that I have told you, I have explained everything well. So two basics are there. Number one is shifting the center to origin, other is rotation of axis. That's it. Ultimately you have to remember the procedure. One example I have taken here to make you feel how things will work. Now if you are overconfident कि नहीं इतना सबने एग्जाम्पल एक कर दिया मेरा हो जाएगा, not at all. You must go through the booklet which I have given you. Practice all those examples, all those categories. You will feel the joy then. Okay, dears. So I have tried my best to do this analytical geometry. Now it's enough from my side. Tomorrow we won't have lecture. Just revise the stuff. Do let me know कि हम Tuesday को we can have a doubt session either on Tuesday or Wednesday. Tuesday को रख सकते हैं. On Tuesday we can have a doubt session as well as PYQs में भी कुछ doubt रहेगा तो भी. Otherwise things are done from my side. Tomorrow there is no lecture, so please don't message in the group. Sir class होगी, sir today class or not, like that. कल थोड़ा सुकून लेने दीजिए. क्योंकि पिछले से इस वीक के पिछले वाले वीक में मैंने छुट्टी मारा, तो पूरे वीक में मैंने कोशिश की कि आपको निराश ना होना पड़े, तो मैंने मेरा बेस्ट ट्राई किया. नाउ इट्स योर चॉइस. So if you want to talk, you can talk over my number as well. You can ask here as well. So it's enough for the day. Good night. Take care. Keep smiling. Please don't forget to practice the examples from the book. Repeatedly I am saying, please don't forget. हाँ कनिष्क कल नहीं होगी, कल तो पक्का नहीं होगी यार. पिछले 7 दिन से लगातार क्लास ले रहा हूँ भाई. सुबह 9 बजे शुरू हो जाता हूँ. कोई बात नहीं. अब तो आप लोग नाराज नहीं है ना पिछले हफ्ते में जो अपना टाइम वेस्ट हुआ था. शिबू जायसवाल, अब तो गुस्सा नहीं हो. कनिष्क जोशी. नॉट एट ऑल. नहीं, कल लेक्चर नहीं लेंगे, थोड़ा रेस्ट भी करने देंगे यार. बाकी आई एम हियर टू टेक योर जनरल डाउट्स एज वेल. यू कैन टॉक. मतलब अगले 5 मिनट हम यहाँ पर खड़े बात कर सकते हैं. Okay, dears. Good night, everyone. Okay, Shubham. Good night. Good night. Good night, Shivu. स्टडी ब्लॉग, सर मैं बिगिनर हूं तो स्टडी ब्लॉग मैं आपको ये सजेस्ट करूंगा 14th ऑफ दिसंबर थर्सडे से द न्यू टॉपिक वी आर स्टार्टिंग, ओके, रियल एनालिसिस। ठीक, सो रियल एनालिसिस से आप स्टार्ट कीजिए। रियल एनालिसिस से डरिए नहीं, मैं हूं, ठीक है। मैं बहुत बेसिक पढ़ाता हूं, मुझे ज्यादा पढ़ाना आता नहीं है, ठीक है। डरिए नहीं, 14th दिसंबर से कंटिन्यू कीजिए। मीनवाइल इफ यू हैव टाइम एज यू आर बिगिनर, तो जो यूपीएससी 2024 वाला प्लेलिस्ट है यूट्यूब पर, वो आपको फॉलो करना है। आप क्या कीजिए, आप देखिए वहां पे लेक्चर 1 ओडीई से स्टार्ट हो रहा है, पहले स्ट्रेटजी सेशन है, फिर लेक्चर 2 ऑर्डिनरी डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन से स्टार्ट किया था हमने। तो आप क्या करिए कि अगर आपके पास टाइम है, इफ यू हैव प्रॉपर टाइम, तो आप एक रिकॉर्डिंग सेशंस अपना लेते रहिए, बैकलॉग पूरा करते रहिए। सेम टाइम यू कैन फॉलो द लाइव लेक्चर्स, लाइव को मिस मत कीजिए। पीछे वाला अगर एक्स्ट्रा टाइम बचता है तो उसमें उसको करते रहिए। सो क्या होगा, धीरे 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 चीजें होने लगेगी, ठीक है। ठीक है स्टडी ब्लॉग। बाकी आपको कोई पर्सनल डाउट भी रहेगा तो नीचे टेलीग्राम का लिंक भी दिया गया है, मेरा नंबर भी है 9971030052, चैट बॉक्स में भी मैंने दे दिया है, तो यू कैन डिस्कस विद मी, नो इश्यूज, ठीक है डियर्स। सोनू कुमार क्या कह रहे हैं, सर आप बहुत अच्छे से पढ़ाते हैं। अरे सर रियल एनालिसिस कब तक कंप्लीट हो जाएगा, कब तक की कोई गारंटी नहीं है, लेकिन इतना कह रहा हूं, मतलब खामो खामे अननेसेसरी चीजें नहीं पढ़ाई जाएगी, चीजों को बहुत ब्यूटीफुल मैनर में पढ़ाया जाएगा, क्योंकि एनालिसिस इज ऑलवेज क्लोज टू माय हार्ट, ठीक है। ये 2 आंसर आपके लिए काफी है, ठीक। कुछ भी अननेसेसरी नहीं करना है, अकॉर्डिंग टू डिमांड ऑफ यूपीएससी चलेंगे बस, ठीक है। फिर अगर हमें 10 दिन लगे या 12 दिन लगे, बिल्कुल मैं सोचता नहीं हूं उस चीज पे। तो बी इट यूट्यूब, बी इट एनी अदर प्लेटफॉर्म, मेरा सिंपल मानना है या तो मुझे पढ़ाना है या नहीं पढ़ाना है। कुछ भी ऐसा नहीं है कि रैंडमली कुछ भी फटाफट हो गया, वो आपने अभी भी देखा होगा आज के लेक्चर में। फिनिश करने से मतलब ये नहीं कि जल्दी जल्दी कर देना, नॉट एट ऑल। क्या करना है भाई, 4 की जगह 3 टॉपिक पढ़ाएंगे, बट विल डू विथ प्रॉपर अटेंशन। सोनू कुमार, डिड यू गेट योर आंसर? रियल में बहुत ज्यादा टाइम नहीं लगेगा, बिकॉज कैलकुलस में हमने ऑलरेडी बहुत अच्छा काम कर रखा है, ठीक है। और जिन्होंने कैलकुलस अटेंड अभी तक नहीं कर पाया है, वो लोग भी तनाव ना लें बिल्कुल, क्योंकि मास्टर कुछ भी पीछे से अगर यूज करता है तो प्रॉपर बताता है। ओके स्टडी ब्लॉग, मैथ से लाभ है, अच्छा है। अभी बाइंड अप करें, shall we finish the lecture now, wind up the class? और किसी का कोई डाउट? जल्दी बोलो यार, भूख लग रही है भाई। मानस जीनियस एकेडमी, सर मैथ ऑप्शनल को मैनेज कैसे करें? अच्छा मानस, मैं क्या करता हूं यार, वैसे तो बहुत ऑकवर्ड सा क्लीशी सा हो जाएगा, ठीक है। आपने टेलीग्राम ग्रुप में है क्या? आर यू इन द टेलीग्राम ग्रुप? यूपीएससी 2024 करके जो प्लेलिस्ट है, मैं खोल ही देता हूँ। या आप मेरे उस पे इस चैनल पर भी जाएंगे तो वहां पर स्ट्रेटजी सेशन पड़ा हुआ है, ठीक है बच्चे। उसके अंदर मैंने बहुत अच्छे से आपको समझाया हुआ है कि अपने को करना क्या है, मैनेज कैसे करना। तो मैं उसका लिंक कॉपी करके आपको रिप्लाई कर रहा हूं। सोनू कुमार मॉडर्न अलजेब्रा पूरा का पूरा इतना ब्यूटीफुल पढ़ाया है कि लोग मॉडर्न की वजह से ओपन सर को जानते हैं, मतलब वैसे भी जानते हैं, वो सारे टॉपिक्स ही इतना ब्यूटीफुल पढ़ाए हैं, लेकिन मॉडर्न ऐसे पढ़ा दिया है इसी यूट्यूब प्लेटफॉर्म पर कि पीपल आर इन सो मच जॉय। उन लेक्चर्स को फॉलो तो करो भाई। मानस जीनियस एकेडमी, मैं आपके लिए रिप्लाई कर रहा हूं, प्लीज गेट दैट लिंक, प्लीज अटेंड दैट स्ट्रेटजी सेशन, ठीक है। यू विल गेट ऑल योर आंसर्स, क्योंकि अभी वो 5 मिनट में बोलूंगा तो अच्छा नहीं होगा करके। सोनू कुमार, ठीक है, व्हाट योर आंसर? मॉडर्न बहुत अच्छे से समझ आएगा, रिलीजियसली वो लेक्चर्स को फॉलो कर लीजिए बस। ओके, मानस जीनियस एकेडमी। बाकी मानस कोई डाउट रहेगा, यू कैन टॉक टू मी ओवर माय नंबर एज वेल, इधर चैट में भी है, बाकी डिटेल में भी नंबर आपको मिल ही जाएगा। अंडरस्टैंडिंग। तो ये मेरा व्हाट्सएप नंबर है, यू कैन शेयर दैट, यू कैन लीव योर मैसेज, ठीक है। मैं जब भी टाइम होता है मैं जरूर बात करता हूँ। स्टडी ब्लॉग, माय नेम देवेंद्र कुमार। स्टडी ब्लॉग जो मैंने नंबर दिया है 9971030052, उस पर आप अपना नाम मैसेज कर दीजिए व्हाट्सएप पे, आई विल सेव योर नंबर। जो लोग भी अभी हैं क्वेरीज में, वो अपना नाम मैसेज कर देंगे व्हाट्सएप में, आई विल सेव दैट, फिर हमारी दोस्ती हो जाएगी। Shall we finish the lecture now? और किसी का कोई डाउट? Anyone else? Anyone else? If you want to ask anything? Otherwise हम वाइंड अप करते हैं, ठीक है? Okay, fair enough. Good night, everyone. Take care. Keep smiling. Keep learning. Bye bye.